I'm gonna wait for people to stream in, but like I do all my lives, I just keep going because more than likely I'm just gonna keep the live up like a video, like a regular pre-recorded video. So I just want to, I'm actually not going to change this little guy because I changed him the other day when I felt like changing him. And I was really wanting to see him in this outfit and see how the fit was on him. So he's not actually going to be changed because I've only had this on him for something like 2 days or something, and I want to keep it on him a little bit longer. He looks so cute in it. Let me fix this. I forgot my tablet and I can't run back to the other room. There's always something I'm going to forget. So, hi, Childlike Wonder. Childlike Wonder, I am so glad that you're actually here and joining me today because I found something out. I haven't like thoroughly researched it yet because I barely found out about it last night, and I was going to ask when I had a chance to, which I haven't done it yet. I was busy earlier this morning. But when I have a chance to, I'm going to ask somebody that I hope might be able to give me some answers or a clarification at least. So you can stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy in that information, the flow of information that you're going to partake in today, the little tidbits that we catch here and there. But I definitely want to have a little bit of clarification on it. So I will revisit that topic again, and I'll let you guys know. When more people come on, I'll let you guys know what it is I'm talking about. And it has to do with a really interesting question that Childlike Wonder asked the last time. I believe it was the last time I was live, last week sometime. I'm going to change 2 other dolls. Not this little guy. He's wearing Janie and Jack 0 to 3 months, and it fits him nice. I think because of the style, Janie and Jack run small for starters. So their 0 to 3 month usually fits 20-inch dolls up to like 21-inch dolls. And their 3 to 6 months fits my Maggie and Yannick, and Susu, the bigger dolls, and Saskia. So 0 to 3 tends to be the more newborn size, and then Janie and Jack also has another size called newborn or size 0. And that one's really small. It's kind of like a preemie size. And this guy fits in that size as well. Better, it's a lot more fitted. I wasn't sure how this was going to look on him. I'll just unbutton it so you guys can see. The sleeves are kind of long, but that's okay. And this one has side snap buttons. And then you can't really see his hands here, but they're there. There's his hands. There are his hands. And I just put some Next Baby 0 to 3 months. It's the size that I had. I didn't have like the newborn size or anything smaller than that. I had the 0 to 3, but it works. I know it's a little bit long, but I like the look of baggy socks anyway. So I think the colors coordinate pretty nicely. The bodysuit itself has giraffes, and it has gray and beige color giraffes. And he looks so cute. And the socks also have the same color scheme with the gray and beige colors. So it coordinates pretty nicely with the 0 to 3 month size from romper cover bodysuit, side snap bodysuit from Janie and Jack. Hi Donna, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. And I'll just wait a couple more minutes, just a couple minutes. But anyway, I have a few outfits that I do want to put on my boys. So I'm going to show you those right now because I am going to change pen. You're doing good? Great. That's good to hear. I'm going to change pen out of his adorable little turtle one. I usually don't change him that often, but I feel like the summer is just slipping right through like sands through the hourglass, right? I think that's Socrates. I'm just kidding. How deeply philosophical, right? Days of Our Lives. But yeah, I feel like I just haven't changed them that much this summer, and I have so many bubble rompers. Just so many rompers, not enough summer. And I have a lot of dolls. But there's so many things I want to put on. I don't know if I should save this one for the fall. This is an oldie but goodie, one of my favorites. It has a little Viking. Everything's little, okay? I cannot get that word little out of my vocabulary when I'm doing the doll stuff. Little this, little that. Hi, my little world, and mis ternuritas reborns. Es bellísimo. She's from Argentina. Welcome, Miriam. So this one has a little Viking. It's a little Viking. I love it. I really like the whole color. I'm having issues with my internet, maybe in and out currently on my iPad because my phone is driving me crazy. That's okay. I didn't really plan until like about an hour and a half ago that I was going to go live. I was like relaxing, watching a movie. I worked earlier this morning. Took in a little movie this afternoon. And I figured, I have some downtime. I like doing live streams. I will change the dolls, see who's on, see who wants to talk. I have something really cool. I was telling everyone here at the beginning that I'm revisiting a question that Childlike Wonder brought up last week that I'm going to need to research a little bit more. And Katie, because I was talking to you last night. It was really, really super late last night when we found this information. So, but the only thing is I don't have all of it, all the information about it, or I need to ask somebody that I would consider an authority on the topic. Yes, I'm very curious now too, so I'm going to ask. I just haven't done it. But this outfit has a Viking theme. I'll just show it up close to you guys. If you've been with me for a while, you've seen this plenty of times. But if you're new, this is probably the first time you're seeing it. I think some outfits don't get recycled again every year and a half. You'll see them again. I'm sure I have some pictures with another Levi wearing this. I think Claudio wore this once, which was my other Levi. So it's really cute. Look at that. What are those? Sea monsters? Dragons? Little Viking boy. I just love the colors. It's just the right amount of yellow. Mustardy. And it has the matching trousers. So I was thinking of doing that one. I don't know. Maybe you guys will want to see that one. But I have another one of my favorites. This is what I'm thinking of putting on Claudio, not on Tice. Tice is going to continue wearing this Janie and Jack outfit. And then I have this. I love these trousers, these little harem pant trousers. Well, they're not really trousers. They're more like shorts because they don't go all the way down. But they're harem pant style. They're so cute. And I always pair them up with these little shirts. And I haven't put this shirt on the babies yet. I have several shirts like this from Zara. They're adorable. They're comfy. I love seeing the dolls looking comfy and realistic. My favorite kind of pictures, I love when artists and collectors take pictures with photography prop clothing or wrapped like little burritos in, that cheesecloth, or in muslins and stuff and they have like these cute little bonnets on, and But my favorite, I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. Just because I say I have a favorite doesn't mean I'm knocking the other one. Disclaimer there, disclaimer. My favorite, though, is when they look realistic and wearing day-to-day clothes, things that you would normally, naturally see a baby if you popped in on the mom and the baby, you know, brought them something to eat. You just popped in on them, pay the mommy a visit, pay the baby a visit, and they're wearing just like really supernatural. They're wearing super relaxed, everyday clothes. That's real descriptive now that I'm getting. So I like this, and I just love the way it looks. Look very casual. Plus, I like that it says friendly goose. I like that. So those are my options for Mathias. And then I'm going to choose between 2 outfits for Penn. So let me get into a little bit of what I wanted to talk about. Hi, Mama's Little Bees and Patricia King. Hello. Welcome. Glad you're here to hang out a little bit. Okay, so last week, Childlike Wonder noticed something that I didn't even notice. I think Katie had also, My Little World also noticed it on the website of McPherson's, because you guys all know McPherson's is doing the cloth body silicone dolls for sale, kits. And I believe it was McPherson's that they said. And anyway, so they had this pour on demand option to buy your silicone. And Childlike Wonder had posed the question. She was wondering if this had to do with, silicone going bad or anything like that. I never heard of silicone going bad because I've seen a lot of artists sell on silicone kits that they didn't end up painting, and not just artists but collectors who will buy their silicone kits, keep them for a while, never get them painted, and then they'll sell them on. I see lots of that going on, trading and selling of, the actual blanks. And she asked if this was because the silicone can go bad. Well, I wasn't really sure. I still think for it, some part, what plays a part in that on-demand pour is the not wanting an overstock. Okay, so a part of that is overstock. In my opinion, it's overstock. But last night I was researching other full body silicones, and there was a disclaimer in the cell, not of their regular, Eco 20, Eco 30, but only a disclaimer within the soft blend, which was described as an Eco 10. It was described as an Eco 10, so it's the really soft silicone. And the disclaimer was that for better results in the paint, the silicone paint adhering to the actual silicone doll, you must paint this. It's poured fresh on demand, as you order. If you order it, they pour it, then they send it to you. And the disclaimer was for you to paint it right away, because the chances of the paint adhering or not having any problems with silicone paint adhering to the silicone doll were better if you paint freshly after it being made for you. So a little bit of the mystery there. Actually, I don't know if that solved any mysteries for me. I think it actually opened up like 100 more questions. So I'm actually going to ask 2 or 3 people that I know that have been doing and painting and making silicones for a while, and one that's been painting. I just haven't gone around to it yet. I wish I would have done it earlier before, but I wanted to bring it up. And so honestly, that's just really piqued my curiosity more now. What kind of effect that having more slacker or making the silicone so soft has on the actual silicone being worked on and being painted. Obviously, this company had a little disclaimer saying that if you're buying the soft silicone, the softer blend, you should be painting it. You should be painting it right away. in order for the paint to stick. And I'll find out more. I know, Katie, you have a lot of people that you talk to too. I hope that you can maybe ask too. I just haven't gotten around to it this morning since it happened so late last night, and then I was busy this morning. Childlike Wonder says, I was recently looking at silicone paint instructions, and they stated the same, to paint quickly after it is poured for best adhesion. So there you have it. So I'm curious about that. And then that begs the question, because I've seen some, let me drink some water, sorry. I have seen a situation or two with silicone dolls, the soft blend, where there was problems with the paint adhering to the actual kit. So, and the artist herself was not really a novice silicone painter. She's been doing it for a couple years. But I think the entire community is pretty novice still when it comes to that super soft blend. We are still in the infancy of learning what works and what doesn't work with it. And a lot of the times it's all trial and error, and we all find out together what works and what doesn't work. And unfortunately, some of the people that are pioneering and they're excited and they're getting those soft blends out there, we're kind of learning from their experiences, whether it turns out to be a good experience or a bad one. Usually we learn the most from the faux pas than we do from the successes. So I found it really interesting. So I wanted to update you guys. I thought it was a wonderful question by Childlike Wonder. And I thought about you last night when I saw that. So I was like, well, if I make another video, if I go live, I want to touch on that subject a little bit. So really interesting stuff out there. I want to know why. I want answers. I don't want to just be told that happens. I want to understand why it happens. So, yeah. Because, it makes you an informed buyer. So for those collectors that are, buying silicone kits that are being, made in soft blend, and they're buying them so that they don't miss out on the blank kit itself, and then they hang on to it for 6 months while they save their money, and then paint it, and then have them sent off to be painted. And what is the time limit? Is there a limit? Are we talking like paint right away within a month? Are you talking about paint right away within 2 weeks of it being poured? That part wasn't really, it wasn't elaborated on. There was no real clarification on that. So that part I don't know. So Childlike Wonder says, it's so interesting, so many different answers. Yes. And I think it's just I don't want to speak out of turn here, but I think it's just the soft blend. I don't think this applies to anything EcoFlex 20 or higher. Although I don't know anyone that's getting any EcoFlex 50s anymore. I know an artist that has an EcoFlex 50, and she loves that doll still. She's like, it's still a sturdy, good doll that she has, and it's kept up well. I've seen it. It's kept up really nicely. But then again, this is Pearl I'm talking about of Happiness. She's really good at painting silicone too. The quality of her work is always really good. So look at his little loosey side snap. Oh, I'm buttoning this wrong. Let me button this first. Although I would have opted to buy, if I'm going to shop for him, I usually shop the newborn size in Janie and Jack, because he's smaller. I don't know that I would put look at his face. I don't know. Oh my goodness. He's the soft blend. I looked at his paperwork, but I've seen even softer than him, so. Yeah, his leg goes up pretty far. He moves pretty nicely. I just love that face. So yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. I wanted to share it with you here. I'll find out more about it, promise. And never, I got to get Thurston. Hang on. Thurston. Hi. Come on. Come on. There's Thurston. I'll show you guys. I don't know what he has in his hair. There he is. He had to be in here. He was hanging out in the kitchen for a little bit because my dad was making lunch, but he's got to go outside. I tried to call him in before I came in here for the live, but he wasn't budging from the kitchen. Hi, Mighty Bet. I'll tell him you said hello. He just went outside. Oh, thank you. Patricia King says, I love that baby. Hi, Elisa. Let me go back here. I'm getting a soft blend. The artist has had the kit for a month, but he will be painted before in September, October. I hope it won't be a problem. Elisa, let me try to give you a little bit of like reassurance, because that's what I don't want people to be anxious about. The artist had my guy. She had him from October until she painted him in sometime like February. She started painting him February, March. So yeah, I think it was, no. When did she paint? I think she started painting him in March. I can't remember when I got him, guys. What, did I get him in May? Yeah, I think I got him in May. And she started painting him, working on him in March, I believe. So she had, and he's a soft blend, and she had him since October of last year, of 2020. I'm thinking right now. You guys don't see me thinking, but yeah, okay, yes. I believe it was October that she got him, and I was on the waiting list for a few months, so September, October, November, December, January, February, March. I was on the waiting list for about 5 months before she actually started working on him, and he's fine. No problems. I'm just letting you guys know that this is an advisory by, I guess, 2 different places that make Eco 10 or really soft blend silicones. The recommendation is to painting them sooner after being poured yields the best results. So I wouldn't worry. She had them for quite a few months before she painted mine. And it makes it a little bit complicated too, because if you want to, like I said, you don't want to miss out on a batch of dolls, and the artist can only get you in 6 months or more. Like, for example, I know his artist has a year long, maybe even longer. She's booked already for all of 2021. So there's so many artists out there to choose from. But yeah, so it just makes you wonder, like, and that's another question that has come to my mind too. So if I want to get in on a blank kit, and the artist that will be painting it for me is booked up for 6 months, 7 months, what kind of, will it be okay? I don't want anyone to panic, though. I just thought it was pertinent information. We should put it out there. It should be talked about. And as collectors or as artists, it should be known information. It should be more out there so that we make informed purchases. And you won't have a situation like an artist that I know and really like had a situation where the paint wasn't sticking. Come on, Bodhi. I'm sorry, first. The paint was not sticking to the silicone and the customer, and there was just some hiccups there. So, and the artist admitted, there's so little is known about the softer blend, and a lot of the people that are brave enough to get into the softer blends and experiment with it and paint them and everything, are really the ones who are the test dummies for the softer blend. So we have to really like be patient with them and be patient with our artists and be patient with the process, and just know what things out there might happen. You guys want to go inside? Okay. Sorry. It's the dog circus over here. Elisa says, Teresa Long says, hello ladies, I'm new, so not so sure what you're talking about. We're just talking about silicone right now. Elisa says, okay, that's very good to know. He looks perfect. Yeah, I have no issues with him. He's looking pretty good. Hi, Helena from Geneva. Thank you. Okay, so that was a little bit of information I wanted to share with you guys. I am going to move him out because I'm going to bring in, I'll bring him back at the end because I know people like to look at him. But I'm going to bring in Pen, and I'm going to change his outfit. So we'll get the big one in here. And I forgot to put another bouncer out for this guy. All right, let me get this big guy here, the one that's gonna make me sweat right now. His legs don't even fit. Let's turn his head. Are you too big? He's too big. Okay. So I have two options. Do you guys want to see? I'm not going to show you the prints. I'm just going to let you choose between the two different animals, okay? So, do you guys choose sloth or hedgehogs? Which one's it gonna be? I'm gonna let you choose like that blind, just between species, sloth or hedgehogs. I'll let you guys say. Let me undress him. Oh. Every time I walk by this doll, I just think he's so stinking cute. I really like looking at him. He has my favorite little profile. I just love this nose. It's a little slope. His little stuck-up nose. So cute. I had a little accident, so I got these blank kits. And I opened them up to inspect them. And this has happened to me before, but the last time it happened with the COA, where it was stuck to a part of the vinyls, the forehead. It was Bonnie Brown's signature. And it left a little, you know how porous and how much the vinyl absorbs ink? It stained my Scarlett's forehead. Fortunately, I bought some stuff. It took a day or whatever, you know, leaving that stuff on there, and it got rid of the stain. It's not something you can remove. I don't know. All these people say they use acne cream. I've used acne cream, and it's never gotten rid of anything, not even acne. So I don't, you know, I bought something else, something more industrial strength, and it did the job. Well, I'm looking at I had them in the box, and I was like moving boxes around. Okay, I got to put these out of the way because they've been in the way for a while now. And I look in the bag, and I was like, oh, I left the arm loose in the bag. And I take up the arm, and I see there's like an imprint of a name on the shoulder. So I have to buy that stuff again and remove the ink. Anything, the vinyl will absorb anything and it'll just stain it. And the funny thing is, I was like, where did this come from? Like, the COA is secured. Like, I was like, and I started looking at the plastic bag that the person who sold it to me put it in. And on that plastic bag, there was a piece of tape. It was a piece of clear Scotch tape. And she had written, I don't know why she wrote this, but she wrote Jaden on there. Well, the ink from the Scotch tape that she wrote the name Jaden imprinted the name Jaden on the shoulder of my doll, of my blank kit. So I got to buy some more stuff now. I'm like, I can't believe that happened to me again. So you got to be really, really careful separating your stuff. I thought I did. It was one loose arm, and all it took was contact with that piece of tape that had some writing on it for it to stain my kit. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's going to be a short chat. I'm just going to change them. I'm going to bring on Mathias, but don't sweat it. Oh, let me see what you guys are saying. Wow, I think it's hedgehogs. Okay. So let me take this off of him, and then I'm going to show you what the sloths look like, and then I'll show you the hedgehogs. But you guys can't change your mind because it's going to be hedgehogs. I like them both. They're really cute. I just couldn't decide. I brought them both out because I couldn't decide which one I want to see him in. But they're both really super cute. Look at those big feet. Those Harry and the Henderson feet. I loved that movie so much when I was a kid. I think I watched it so many times. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Oh, by the way, someone asked me under one of my videos if Maggie can stand. And I do think Maggie can stand if you have him propped up properly. They can stand. I think Katie did it too. I saw another Maggie, pictures of Maggie standing up. The legs are open. The feet are pretty flat. Well, I mean, it has a tiny little arch, but you can stand this one up. Although it looks a little bit weird to me because their legs are still small. He's like a 3-month size, so he would be like really, really super short standing. But for photographs and stuff, I mean, to the naked eye, I don't know, but for photographs, anything works. You can stand them up as long as you can prop them up and stuff. He's capable of that. Okay, so this is the sloth romper, which I'm not going to put on him because hedgehogs won. It's kind of long. So it's like baggy style, and it has the rainbows, and I love sloths. And it just comes right, the pant part comes right about to the knee. So it's not like a full pant, but it's also not really short, just about the knee area. So those are the sloths, but I'm going to put on this little guy. I'm going to put them in the hedgehogs. There we go. So it's going to be the hedgehogs. Both are white backdrop. This is tan or beige, black, and white. So it's really cute. And these ones are more short, so they go up. Actually, I haven't tried this on him yet, so let me see what this looks like. I don't think I've put this on him yet. I don't even know. Hi, Nanny's Reborn Nursery. Thank you. Let me make sure his diaper is fine. I actually found the bigger diaper, the 3-month diaper in Imagine Baby for him. I knew I had it somewhere. So we're going to put this on him. Sorry, it's Animal Crossing here. Cat wanted to go outside. So we'll put this on pen. Look at him, it looks so good. Hold on, let me. There we go. So he's laying down. He looks best sitting up. I usually have him sitting up on a little donut. He's out all the time. I don't ever put him away. Look how cute he looks. And he has like little messy bed head. Hi for the love of reborns. Oh, I thought I brought his shoes, but I didn't. I'll take pictures of him with his shoes on. Excuse me. So those are the hedgehogs. He looks super cute. I adore this big guy. Well, big to me because I know there's bigger dolls in this, but I just love this Maggie. I love Maggie. Such a cute sculpt. I like his legs, that they're straight. I usually like curled legs, but I like the way his legs are. Wow, I'm noticing you can really see his veining there for some reason. I never noticed it that deep before. I know he looks bruised, but I promise you it doesn't look that bruised. The light's just right in the right position right now, and it's just picking up on it hardcore. You can see a little bit of blue right there too, his veining. Right there. You guys see that? Okay, so I'm going to move this little guy out. And I'm going to, yeah, Katie's having trouble with her connectivity, so she's in and out. And I'm going to bring in Mathias. He's wearing his adorable beachy, not bitchy. His beachy. So for him, I had presented, I think I'm going to go with the Friendly Goose. I feel like this one's more a fall outfit. Unless you guys want to see him in the Viking. I think he's a Friendly Goose today. I love the style on him. So if anyone, unless anyone has any objections, forever hold your peace. I think I'll just put the Friendly Goose outfit instead of the Viking outfit. His blonde hair and brown eyes are just so beautiful together. I think so too. I love his the combination on him. I told this story when I got him, but I'll tell it again. I gave the artist a picture of Heath Ledger when he was a baby. I said, can you do this? Because I think Heath Ledger is so cute. I even thought I might name him Heath, but when I saw him, I wanted a different name for him. But I literally got a picture of Heath Ledger, the actor, as a baby. He has blonde hair and brown eyes. And I said, can you do this? And she's like, yes. I got a weird phone call right now. Sorry about that. You love the goose? Goose it is. I'm not even sure what diaper. I think he has the orange one. Oh yeah, he has the little stripe. Bum Genius. And he still smells so good. I added a little bit of weight to him. And because I added weight, I removed some polyfill and just added weight. I didn't remove a lot of polyfill, but I did because I felt like the weight, I needed him a little bit heavier. He was a little bit on the light side. He's still really floppy. I love this. He's still nice and floppy. Because you know I love the flop. And he is the he's a second edition Levi, and I switched out his body for a first edition Levi. I mean, yeah, the cloth body that came with the first edition. I finally got my hands on one. Oh, I just love his legs. His painting. His painting turned out so nice. I don't feel like I show him enough, although I utterly enjoy looking at him and I have him out. The artist put, if you guys see right there, all that, she put Lanugo. She did it with, she put little peach fuzz. It's not rooted though. I think she used that stuff that you're supposed to use on silicone. You can sort of see it. I hope you guys can see it. Ooh, he's floppy. Let's put on his pantalones. See, I love the way this looks. Oh, I should have put his shirt on first. There we go. Oh, I just love these Zara shirts. They're so cute. Girls are fun to dress. You can find pretty little dresses and stuff, but I love dressing boys. I love the boy clothes. I had an artist friend tell me that she had a harder time selling boys than she does selling the girls. And I just thought that was interesting. I just really love boys. I love dressing them. There he is. He's so cute. Yes, living without the internet would drive me nuts too. You love the goose. Oh, I'm sorry it's buffering for you. Mathias is killing me. That gorgeous boy. I know, he's so cute. I'm going to have to take some nice little pictures of them if I have some time. I'll share some. I was just vibing my Grayson yesterday. I had been taking, throughout the weeks, I was taking random pictures of him here and there, and I didn't post any because I just wasn't vibing with what he was wearing or the lighting or whatever. And then yesterday I was like, okay, I'm going to move stuff to the back room. I'm going to take advantage of the light. And let's go for it. Let's see what we get. What do we produce out of this? And I got some really, really good pictures, and I posted them on my Instagram, and just the right angles, just the right amount, the lighting. I just love the pictures that I took yesterday. And he just looks so realistic. Every time I look at his crazy little eyes, I don't have him on right now, but yeah, I was completely vibing with that doll yesterday. And I just love when that happens, when you just start taking pictures and everything just hits perfect. The outfit, the lighting, the time of day, the color of the lighting, everything, the poses. And I only take pictures with my iPhone. I don't have a camera that, I can get really good pictures, but it's just with my iPhone. And I was just like, oh my gosh, these pictures. I'm so glad that I finally took the time to take some really good pictures of him. It's been a while since I've even brought him on. It's been a while since I photographed him and just really vibed with the pictures that I got of him. And sometimes it's just one or two really good pictures out of like 30 pictures that you can snap. I love the way he looks in these colors. Boys' clothes seem harder to find in stores. Yeah, I think that might be true. I think they always have more selection for girl clothing. My little world says, I totally switched from girls to boys. I literally see boys in every sculpt except maybe Delilah. That is totally a girl in my eyes. And Maribet says, I saw the pictures on IG. I loved them. Thank you, Maribet. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. He looks so cute, Mathias. So that's all I had for you guys today. I wanted to change a few of the dolls and do a little fashion here, and I definitely wanted to talk about that silicone situation. So if you didn't watch this from the beginning and you want to know what we were talking about, it's really good information. It's at the beginning. Just, I'll share this on my community wall when we get off because I can't share it while I'm live. But I'll get more information about it for you guys in the near future, hopefully. I always say I'm going to come back on this weekend, and I never do. I've been so busy. We have a trip, not a huge trip, but we're going to Disneyland, where I'm really, really super excited about that. We're going to be doing a 2-day trip there. And we have, at all the restaurants there, at the good ones, you have to make reservations. And we have reservations. It's for my daughter's birthday. We're taking her friends. My older daughters are coming with their boyfriends, so it's going to be like a big group of us, of 9 of us all together. And I'm really super excited. I've been hyped about it since we booked the vacation. And I'm excited about it. And we made our reservations for the restaurant we want to eat at. We just did that over the weekend. So I've been watching a lot of videos of this restaurant on YouTube and people that have eaten there and checking out their menu. So I cannot wait for the Star Wars stuff. I wanted to book a reservation at what is it called? Oh my God. The cantina, the Star Wars cantina. I forgot what it's called. I can't ever say the name. Anyway, so I wanted to book a reservation there. They usually just it's just drinks, cocktails and stuff. But I wanted to go there because I love Star Wars. So unfortunately, I couldn't get booked at that cantina. But they said that possibly, we're going during the weekday. They said that if we do a walk-up, a standby, we may be able to get in. So, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. That should be in like 2 weeks or something like that. So, but yes, if you're interested in a little bit more information about silicone, you can watch the beginning of this video. We'll talk about, I talked about silicone, some more information from a very good question that another, one of my subscribers here had posed in last week's live stream in regards to silicone going bad. And we talked about the softer blend. So that's all. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. Thank you so much for chatting. And I hope you guys have a really good rest of your week. And thank you, Katie, and everyone else. Thank you, Michelle, and everyone else who participated here, and just for watching. Oh, good, Michelle. Yeah, go back and listen to that. Maybe we can all collectively get more information here, because I definitely have a lot more questions. One thing was answered, and it opened up like 100 more questions for me. So I'll see you guys again soon, and thanks for watching.